Good afternoon. I hope this message finds you well on this beautiful September fall day. There's something that I've been thinking about, and I know you have been all thinking about because it comes up in conversations, and it's been things that some of my colleagues and I have thought about. How will worship, or how do we do church, will it ever be normal? Because there's nothing normal about it right now. And I know I'm stating the obvious, and yes, I've talked about this before, but there was a recent article that has been making the rounds in various clergy circles talking about how folks aren't coming back to church. And we just can't blame the millennials and the younger ages for not coming back. It's across the board. People aren't coming back for a variety of reasons to in-person worship. Whether it's because of COVID safety guidelines, whether it's because of the easy way to access worship online on Sunday morning so you don't even have to leave your home and you can stay in your jammies, whether it's literally getting out of the routine and the sacred ritual of getting up on a Sunday morning, get ready, and to go to worship. This whole COVID time has caused us to pause and to think about what we do and why we do it and how does it make meaning in our lives. And if you ask me, a lot of it has just been tossed up in the air and it's still floating around in the air and we have absolutely no idea how this is all going to shake out. Will worship ever be an hour again? I don't know. Will we always be wearing masks? I don't know that either. Are we going to be able to have choir and to sing without masks on? Probably not anytime soon. When we come into worship, will we ever be able to have coffee hour again and to be able to gather and to mingle and to be open and all of those things? I don't know. We are kind of in a standby position, so to speak. And yet we've learned a few things. We know that when we gather together, it feels good to see one another. We know that it's beautiful to hear music live. We know it makes a difference to hear a message that reminds us of God's love and abiding presence, especially in times of great struggle. So when people ask me, are things ever going to get back to normal? I don't know how to answer that since everything is upside down. We are going to be living into a new normal, especially as we head into this school year and as we come through vaccinations and kids getting vaccinated, and as hopefully someday the pandemic will come to an end. But until that time, we're going to keep wading through how to do worship and how to do church activities differently. I think we do things pretty safely at Hazel Park. I think we're doing the best way we can to make sure that we can keep each other safe. And we've experimented with ways to doing worship, whether it's been videos, whether it's been doing virtual worship. We've seen it all, and we've all have hung in there pretty well. But I'm feeling it too, folks. When I gather with you on Sunday morning, you're right, it doesn't feel the same. But we're going to make the best of it. This Sunday, we're going to talk about Sky Sunday. It's the season of creation in this month of September. Last week was Humanity Sunday. This Sunday is Sky Sunday, and it's going to be the continuation of how we can continue to be good stewards of our earth and how we can look to the sky and the atmosphere as a way to see the power of God at work through the birds of the air and the clouds of the sky, and to see the blue nature of how magnificent the heavens can be. We're going to do the best that we can to bring worship to each other, to hold in the promises of God, and to remind each other that there is light and love even in this weird upside down season. So my friends, I hope to see you in person on Sunday morning. Yes, we do require masks. Yes, we do require physical distancing. And yes, our sanctuary is large enough that we can do that really safely. Our services tend to be between 30 to 45 minutes in length. And if anything, it's a good way for us just to connect with one another. So I invite you to worship in person on 10 o'clock on Sunday, or to live stream with us on Facebook. And if you miss both of those moments, everything will be uploaded to Facebook and to YouTube so that you can watch worship and participate in worship at a later time. It's different for sure, and we're going to learn so much more about ourselves and how faith has certainly stretched us way beyond Sunday morning. And I'm grateful to be doing this work with you. God's light and love be with you on this day, and I hope to see you real soon.